Hello and welcome back to HWL Radio Sports. I'm here with the co-host.
Tony Edwards from Don't Stop Corporation, guys. It's Wednesday, June the 13th, 2018, Hump Day. And Hollywood, like I asked you, that big question everybody want to know, is he ready? Is Andrew Luck ready? They had some top story yesterday in sports in Indianapolis. He's throwing the ball.
All right, so what does this mean?
Well, they thought in the mini camp he wouldn't be throwing the ball. They didn't think he was going to come in there. They thought he probably throwing the ball when they report in July next month for training camp. But he's doing it early now, so he said
I was just about to ask you that. Is he coming out early or?
Well, he want to get his rhythm going because training camp started at the end of July. They thought that would be the first time he'd be throwing the ball, but he surprised everybody. They said he threw about 24, 25 balls yesterday. And they said his rhythm looked pretty good. He said he just want to get in sync. He want to get a head start. But I told you I don't know if you know him, Eddie DeBartolo. He used to be owner for the 49ers. I think he took us some in the organization.
I don't know.
He said,
I don't know.
He said that Andrew Luck is good for NFL, period. They need him back. So everybody's trying to get him back. I mean, he is a good player, But the question is, Hollywood, I don't know how you feel about this. He hasn't played in 2 years. That's a long time.
So do you think that him playing this year would put the Colts back up as Super Bowl people?
I think they got the right coach for him. Frank Reich from Philadelphia Eagles, who was a former player himself, who was a good quarterback. So they got the right coach, and I think bringing him in is going to have some good playing views for Luck. He's a good person. He's a good coach. He know what he's doing. I think he's going to be good for Luck. So that remains to be seen. But the coach need him, And if they don't get him, Brissett is not bad. It should be his second year. He didn't do bad last year. He was his first year. He was a rookie, and he did some learning. So
who does he have to pass it to? Is there a beast wide receiver or anything?
T.Y. Hilton. He got T.Y. Hilton.
Oh yeah.
Then he got a couple newcomers, and then he got tight end. He got a tight end. They tight end is tough.
So what about the defensive line this year?
They beefed it up. They had the number one pick, Quentin Nelson from Notre Dame, and he was an All-American. They said he looked. As a matter of fact, they said in this little camp they had, they said he looked real good. He's definitely a leader. They didn't shy away by they said that was the pick they wanted. So and then they made some more trades too. They got the guy from Seattle, and they got another kid out of Buffalo in the trade. But they're gonna be good though. Their front line gonna be good, better than it was last year. Last year that was their biggest concern to their front line. They couldn't hold up. So with a good front line and healthy Andrew Luck, expect the Colts to make the playoffs.
All right. So what about this other big news out today about what's next for the Cavaliers?
Well, they said somebody called me today. My uncle, matter of fact, called me. He said, "Is it true that LeBron James trying to build a super team?" Now I don't know if you heard about this, but there's been some noise around the NBA. He's trying to get to Houston with Chris Paul and James Harden. Yep, that's what I heard. It's been some talk, so I don't know how true it is, but he's trying to say that if they got a super team and they built the dynasty. Ain't no building. They built the dynasty out there in Golden State. He said we can do it. So he figured his best chance to hook up with Chris Paul and James Harden.
Yeah. So who would they have to get rid of though?
Ariza gone. Green gone. They
got to keep Gordon.
They keep them two. They keep Gordon. They keep Capello. Everybody else is on the table to go. They keep Capello. They keep James Harden. They keep Gordon. They keep Chris Paul. That's their core of their super team. Without them, there's no super team. I mean, come on. Because you got a super team also consists of a bench. If you notice what Golden State been doing. They got a super team, but they got that bench. But they get rid of everybody else. Green is a reason. Green, I can rid of period.
So
anyway.
do you think that there's a chance that he could even build one in Cleveland, or you don't think there's a chance?
You know what, Hollywood? I like that one. That's a question I want to hear. That's probably the best question of the day, man. I promise you. I want to see him stay in Cleveland and build one in Cleveland because they got the 8th draft pick. They got the 8th pick. I want them to do some monster trades and build the Cleveland. I really do, man. Seriously. I don't want to see him leave. I want to see him build the team in Cleveland. But here's the question. They said this. Some more news came out, and I'm pretty sure everybody heard of it. They said he just built a house, $32 million mansion out there in Brentwood, And they said his wife and his kids have been out there and they love it out there. So what that means is, being out there, he don't mind moving from Cleveland. Yep, they said they love it up there. Him and his wife and his kids in Brentwood.
In Brentwood, where's Brentwood?
Brentwood is like the uppity up of the up neighborhoods in California. It's like a Hollywood. What's the first prince of Bel Air? It's like a Bel Air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's real uppity up. Money. That's what
Buddy.
I mean, if you ain't got money, don't even go. Seriously, it's that serious in Brentwood. So he's out there. So it's close to L.A.
So that sounds like the Lakers, because the show ain't the Clippers.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. So that could be another option for him too.
So what about this Paul George? What do you think you think he's staying at OKC or he leaving?
Only way I think Paul George stay at OKC if, of course, Westbrook, Anthony stay and they get a little more help. And you say, what's a little more help? Another legitimate score. Because they got to get a chance. But I'm going to tell you something. They will do better next year. They just started off slow this year. They got a slow start. They couldn't recover. They lost all them games at the beginning. And I guarantee you, if I ask one of the players in the upper management, they'll say, man, you know what you're talking about. Because I'm telling you, if they had a good start, they would have been better off at the end. They just couldn't recover, even though they made the playoffs. But they just had that slow start that killed them, not their confidence off. But their team really is better than Paul George, Anthony, and Westbrook is better than what they presented this year.
Man, you can't forget about Adams.
And Adams. I thought about him. If they come back next year, I guarantee you they'll do a lot better than what they did this year. They got smoked by Utah. They were playing Utah better than that. They just didn't have that confidence that they needed that they should have had.
All right,
and
but
so
that's
a good question.
They got another thing in the rumor mill too about Paul George, and they saying that he could be going to Cleveland. And who do you think that who would they have to remove off the team to kind of fit him in with what he'll be requesting in money?
They would have to remove George Hill. They would have to remove JR. They would have to remove probably Jeff Green. And they would get him, and they would have to request some money. He'll get the max. All right, I ain't hurt on the J.R. Smith, and I ain't hurt on the other person, but Jeff Green. Yeah, they get rid of Jeff Green too because they got to make some room. And Jeff Green been up and down. He's
hey,
good, but
he missed the free throw. I call him the other person.
Yeah, I'll invest in my younger players. I'll stay with guys like Clarkson, Hood, Nance. I'll stick with those guys. They young, they're up, they're gonna be all right. I want to just give one of those guys so fast, but veterans like Hill, JR, Green, I get rid of them guys, man. Bring in some young cats and thoroughbreds. And that's what it is, man.
So what do you think would be the best move, staying or leaving?
Staying, because I'm gonna tell you why. If he stayed, I promise you, man. If he stayed, it's gonna really solidify, secure his legacy. Because they're gonna say, if he stayed and he gets somebody there to help him, a couple guys get this big draft pick, number 8 pick, they're gonna say, after all that, he still got to the finals, and he still won it. They got a better chance of winning. They're not going to sweep next year. Trust and believe me. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, if he stays, it's going to make sense. Like what's the old saying go? The king don't leave your castle.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's not going to chase. He's not going to be chasing out here. Because guess what? If he chased, it ain't guaranteed to win anyway. Because he did all that, leaving your home, leaving your team, and you still didn't win.
All right.
So they're going to talk about him.
Well,
but if he stay here, he get more respect. He get more respect from me anyway.
Well, that's gonna be the show, but we're gonna let y'all know tomorrow. We're gonna be doing where will LeBron James fit in on which team. That's gonna be the show for tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned on that. But go ahead and shoot your shot.
And remember, you guys have a great day. And remember, be good to yourself as well as to others. Thank you.
All right. And there you have it, another great show at HWL Radio Sports. Go over to HWLRADIO.com, download the music app. Make sure you check out our sponsors page. And like I always say, hit my motherfucking music. And if you don't hear the music, it's because you didn't listen, and go over to HWLRADIO.com and download the music app. And we out.